Get your credit card questions answered here, by howtogrowcredit.com. While you watch this video, please consider subscribing. If you like this content, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and feel free to comment down below with any questions, we would love to hear from you. Also, when the video ends, make sure to check out the rest of the content on this channel and our website howtogrowcredit.com, both with new content added daily. Although it is helpful to have cash on hand, charge cards are a vital part of personal finance and will certainly remain so in the future. As banks increase fees, more and more people are using their credit for all types of transactions. Keep watching to find out how to use credit cards wisely. Do not use credit cards to purchase items that are much more than you can afford. Take an honest look at your budget before your purchase to avoid buying something too expensive. Set a budget when it comes to your credit cards. Many people budget their income and cash, and credit spending should be included as well. Never look at a credit card as more money. Set a limit for yourself on how much you can spend on your credit card every month. Restrict your credit spending to that amount and pay it in full each month. Pay off your credit card balance every month if you can afford it. In a perfect world, you shouldn't carry a balance on your credit card but repaid fully before a new cycle starts. Always make timely credit card payments. Credit card balances must be paid by a certain date. If this does not occur, hefty fees may be imposed. Also, many creditors will increase your interest rates, costing you even more money in the future. Keep a watchful eye on your balances. Also, make sure that you understand the limits placed on your credit card spending limit and adhere to it. Going over your credit limit may equate to greater fees than you are prepared to pay. It will take longer for someone to pay their balance down if they exceed their limit consistently. If your credit card company doesn't mail or email you the terms of your card, make it a point to contact the company to get them. They change terms and conditions very often, so you have to keep a close eye on them. Often, these changes are buried in a lot of legal languages. Just look through everything to find such changes. These may include changes to rates and fees. Credit card: always memorize any PINs and passwords for your bank or credit cards and never write them down. The safest place for this information is in your memory, where nobody else can access it. If you write it down and keep it near the card, it will be like giving someone an invitation to commit fraud. A co-signer can help you obtain a good way to get your first credit card if you have yet to establish credit. Anyone with established credit can be your co-signer. They must be willing to pay the balance if you do not pay for it. This is an excellent way to get your first credit card and start building your credit. A lot of experts think that you shouldn't have a maximum limit on a credit card that's more than 75% of what you make a month. If you have a limit higher than a month's salary, you should work on paying it off immediately. The interest of several accounts can quickly get out of control. Develop a budget for your bank cards. You should not think of your credit card just because you can. Be aware of what you should set aside for each month so you can do that consistently and avoid those interest charges. If your credit is damaged, consider applying for a secured credit card. Secured credit cards require you to deposit money in advance to cover the charges you will make. This means that you are borrowing from yourself and then paying interest to do so. It is probably not the most appealing option in the world, but sometimes you have to do this to repair a poor credit score. When you are going to apply for one of these secured credit cards, make certain the company you choose is reputable. As time goes by, you might even find that the company offers you an unsecured credit card. Don't write down your password or PIN down in any circumstances. You must remember the time to memorize these passwords and PINs to ensure that others can't access your account. Most people do not get a credit card, with the hope that they will appear to not have any debt. Carrying just one card can help you to build credit, which becomes important when you are looking to get a mortgage or car loan. Use it and pay it off each month. By having no credit, you will lower your credit score and prospective lenders will not be able to determine that you know how to manage debt. Credit score. Always review your credit card statements carefully. Check each statement for any inaccuracies as well as changes you did not authorize. Report any discrepancies to your creditors right away. This can stop you from paying more than you owe and it might help your credit score. Keep yourself updated on your credit score. Most charge cards consider 700 the cutoff limit for determining a good credit score. Use your credit wisely to maintain that level, or if you're not there, to reach that level. With a score of over 700, you will receive the lowest interest rates and best credit offers. Make sure that you are honest about your income when applying for a bank credit card. Some creditors won't verify how much income you make and raise your limit regardless, which can put you in serious financial trouble if you charge beyond your means. Don't believe that any interest rates they offer you are concrete and are staying that way. Credit card issuers have several interest rates they can offer to customers. If you dislike your interest rate, call your credit company and see if they will change it before you switch to a new card. Negotiate your interest rate. It is always possible to negotiate with a card issuer to secure a better rate. If you have made all your payments on time and have proven to be a good customer, chances are they will give you a lower April if you ask. Compare the credit card debt shown on your statements to make sure the information matches. When you close out a credit card, make certain to destroy any cards. If you do not dispose of it, you may find it falling into the wrong hands, which could lead to someone reopening this account and running up a huge debt. Credit card. If you are being tempted over to a new card which is offering a low interest rate, to begin with, ensure you read the finer details carefully. Understand exactly what the terms mean. Often, these great-sounding offers cover up the fact that the interest rates will be quite high once this time is over. So be sure to educate yourself on the credit card terms before signing your name on the application. Ask your credit card provider to decrease your credit card. Some companies are willing to lower interest rates if the customer has had a positive credit relationship, is in good standing. It may save you a lot of money and there is no cost anything to ask them. Pay the full balance on your credit card if you can. Unless you have a credit card with 0% APR, you will have a charge for financing added to your outstanding balance. To avoid this charge, pay the due amount by the date indicated on the bill. If you pay only the minimum amount due, it will take you longer to pay off the amount owed because of finance charges. You do not switch to different accounts unless you find it completely unavoidable. The total amount of your credit score. Keeping accounts open for as long as possible is one element of building a good credit history. Don't forget that no one owes you a credit card. They are a privilege that must be earned. Your credit score will reflect the responsible use of credit cards and will drop if you do not practice responsible charging. Responsible users track their charges and pay on time. To protect yourself further from the possibility of credit card fraud, designate one card only that you use for online purchases. If multiple cards are utilized for online purchases, it increases your vulnerability to be a bigger victim if you become the target of a computer hacker that has compromised the security of your computer. Charge cards are more and more being used by many people who like them more than the fees and regulations associated with bank credit cards. When you look at how big they have become, you will be able to gain benefits from charge cards and what they offer. Apply what you have learned in this article to make the most of this. Thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to check out the rest of the content on this channel and our website howtogrowcredit.com, both with new content added daily. Also, check out our recommended credit repair system with the link in the description. Remember to like, comment, subscribe and share. Not only does it help us make new content for you, but also tells YouTube to share this content with others. How to grow credit. Steps to grow your credit score.